This is Kitzur Yomi as we continue learning the halachas of Netilas Yadayim. We're in the middle of Simin Mem. We're up to Sif Yudalin, and we begin debunking one of the larger fallacies in halach. Says the Kitzur, Asr lecho b'lo netila. That part I think everyone knew. You're not allowed to have bread without Netilas Yadayim, but here it is. Afilu im right tzalikuch yadav ematva. Even if you want to wrap your hands in a cloth, I'm not going to touch the food. Still says the Kitzur, if you're on the road and you have no water. So if you know keep 4 mil in front of you, within 72 minutes travel on the journey. Or 18 minutes out of the way. So again, you want to eat. If you know that in front of you within 72 minutes, you will find water. Or you know you could take a turn off the road and within 18 minutes you'll find water, then you are obligated to do it. Now, interesting note 63 quotes the Mishnah Berurah that if you're mesupik and you're very hungry, you don't have to wait. However, even within that amount of time, you will not find water. With a group, you don't want to go get water, they're going to leave without you. Another then and only then wrap your hands in a cloth or wear gloves and eat as such. Now, interesting, first of all, he's talking about wrap up both of your hands. And note 64 quotes the halacha, the Ritva, that says even this is not lechatchila. The reason why we say fallacy is because it's true, there is such a halacha. If you can't find water, etc. But nowadays, it's pretty difficult to be in a situation that you're not going to have water within 72 minutes on your journey, 18 minutes off your journey. Obviously, it is possible. In those scenarios, then there is what to rely upon to wrap one's hands. Bir halacha, the Ritva is not happy, but that is the simple halacha. Sif tes vav ha'isas rachav kodim achila. Someone uses the bathroom before eating. You gotta wash your hands for asher yatzer. It's unclear what to do. And therefore what is appropriate. And this is a very common scenario. Someone stops at a rest stop, they use the bathroom, and then they're washing their hands. So what do you do? Wash your hands in a way not Netilas Yadayim for a Suda. The Hainu, which is what Rahman Mayan the Chavda Achaz, pour a little bit into your hands. And wipe your hands together with this water. And dry them. And then then wash your hands. So the Kitzur is being very clear. Do not kill two birds with one stone. Wash your hands, stam a little bit of water, a little bit of cleanliness, and then make the hashiyatzer, and then rewash your hands for bread. Continues the Kitzur, you touch your body in a place that is usually covered. Note 68 points out this is societal, but again, a place that's dirty. You scratch your head, you urinate, you gotta wash your hands again. You don't make a bracha. One use the bathroom, and the other you do not have to make an al netilas yadayim. On note 69, they point out the Mishmur deed holds that if one actually got his hands dirty, you would have to make an al netilas yadayim. Lemaisa, again, that's not necessarily the minhag as we're seeing here in the Kitzur, but what we do see is that there is really a din of netilas yadayim, again, if you're continuing to eat bread after using the bathroom. Someone who eats something that is generally dipped in a liquid, fruit, vegetable, meat, or a food that liquid is on it, and when he's eating the food that it was still wet from the liquid, even if you don't touch the liquid, wash your hands. Many Yerushalayim should be machmir to wash his hands when eating these vegetables, etc., etc. 74 points out nowadays, most people are tameh, therefore this halacha would not apply. Continue with Sif Yod Ches, says the Kitzur Mashkelin is the aim of Shiva. What are the 7 liquids With regard to this, this we call Yad Shachat Adam Yayin V'Cheichom. It's Miyayin Dvash Tavarim Shem Zayis Cholav Chlazemi Cholav Tal Down Shem Eima Chayav Va'oif Finding Shach Refuah Mayim V'Samanim excuse me Mayim V'Simanim. What is the Simin Yad Shachat Adam? Aval Sharmei Peiros. If you use it to drink, Beschita says the Peiros when you squeeze it. Inlam did Mashkin and therefore, if that would be on the item, you would not have to wash your hands. Continues the Kitzur Siftia Yotes. Peiros Shamerukachim Bitzukar, fruits that are preserved in sugar preservatives. Ancient Latil Zidayim Kiatzuk love it. Mashka, it's not a mashka. Shuts been a Peiros love it mashka. And the moisture from the inside of the Peiros is not a mashka. Shumei Peiros. Aval im mirukachim b'dvash. If it's preserved with honey, im nikurs adavar eitev. If it's hard, azay yotza mechlal mashke. It's no longer a liquid. V'nasa oichel. Therefore, ve'in tzarich natilas yadayim. Aval im no nikrash eitev. If it did not congeal properly, elanis abu ma'at. It's a little bit thick, but then in nigarim it's still liquidy. Tzarich natilas yadayim. V'chein chamashu b'chlal acholav imu kurushav itself solidified. Eino mashke rak oichel avalum nimuach len harehu mashke. We continue with Sifcha for Darim Shadarkul Achlam, items that you eat beloy kafu mazleg. Even if you're now using a fork and spoon, Sarach Latilas Yadayim. Aval Davar Sheidak Lechel Rakla De Kaf. Kigon Levivos Chyotzbez dumplings and live Cheperos Bruchachim B'Dvash. Fruit and honey, Makam Sheidarkul Achlan Rakla De Kafu Mazleg Ain't Sarach Latilas Yadayim. And again, this is going to be a reason why these halachas nowadays, people use utensils, are not as relevant. We continue with Sifcha Aleph. Says the Kitzur Melech Shenas Mayim, salt that it comes from evaporating water. Avi B'chlal Mayim. Ki Mayim Shenik Rishu Lo Yotze Mechlal Mashke Lechein Hatovel Tzinoin Uchlem Melech Zeh. You dip a radish into salt. Sarech Netilas Yidayim. You got to wash your hands. Again, a chiddush. First of all, we'll just point out: don't dip it on Shabbos. It's not allowed. But maybe if you do one at a time. But it says the Kitzur you have to wash your hands. Yayin sarf shas mitzvah mepeiros, liquor made from grain or fruit, ein mashkelin zeh, ein mashkelin zeh, dovi rak zeh min atuah min apeiros, it's considered zeh a sweat. Al v'sheish boi gam mayim umazlik mazlik gam kein mayim, kamakim ein miyot ulchein. Hateva ba'ezed dvar, you tip anything into liquor, v'aychlan, you eat it, ein tzach til zidayim, aval, yayin sarf shenaseh, min acharetzon v'azagim zeh for seeds and skins of grapes. Then, what do we consider mashkin? You would yes have to wash your hands. And we'll pick it up as we begin Semin Mem Aleph for the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.